What's good everyone, it's Smudgy here, and this kind of passed me by last night when the update came out, and I'm confused. I'm going to be honest, mainly around this. Why have they reduced these, 5 months into the game? I'm maybe missing a point here. Has there been that much uproar around it? Obviously I know a lot of the long shots were pissing people off a little bit, especially with the SMGs and dealing with that. And I understand that they were incredibly frustrating, and there was probably no need for them to be, 100 long shots, and then for some of the other SMGs it was like an extra 100 long shots within the attachment specific. But regardless, was there an actual need to reduce it? I haven't heard anyone complain about the headshots, that much is for sure. And I think they've actually dropped them down to something like 50 instead of 100, which is fine, If they were going to do that, they should have done that 4 months ago, 5 months ago, never started the game, because so many people would have completed those challenges now. And I guess the premise of this video is more to ask you guys, how many people have you seen complaining enough to get this change? Or is it just a change that has come out of nowhere with seemingly very little explanation? Because I can't recall a substantial complaint from the player base. Maybe at the start of the game where people were getting frustrated trying to actually do the long shots, I could have understood it, but I can't remember anything, in the past month or two. Admittedly, I've been relatively removed from the scene the past month or two purely because the game's boring as hell, but I still can't remember it. My Twitter feed is only Call of Duty kind of content and players, and I can't remember a specific complaint. Maybe I'm just faded and everyone's been screaming about it and it's just passed me by. But even, when I see you guys commenting on some of the challenges on the gold camo guides, I don't often see complaints around headshots. I occasionally see them around long shots for the weaker guns, and I can understand people wanting the long shots change. The headshot requirement just baffles me a little bit. You should be hitting 100 headshots throughout the span of trying to get a gun gold. You just should. I don't think that's negotiable in my head. I saw someone say it needed to be dropped down further to like 25, in which point, no. That's just not realistic. I think it raises a really good point around whether the mastery camo grind should be challenging, or should it just be a long camo grind almost? As in, should it be similar to Advanced Warfare's? Advanced Warfare's was quite short in terms of each individual challenge, but I still felt like you achieved something as you did each part, whereas a lot of Cold War, Modern Warfare and Vanguard just feels a bit long. And if they were going to change it to trying to reduce the time you spent, I can understand it. But I don't think they have done that. I think they've done it because they wanted to change something unnecessarily. So that's still at 100 headshots. The SMGs I can almost understand them being at 50. Especially for something like MP40, because that was a truly horrible gun to try and do. And you do have to get, double that if you don't realise that this is here. I'm still just baffled by the headshots. I'm trying to think of like a decent gun to represent it. If they changed the marksman rifle, I've not actually opened a Vanguard in over a week, so oops. Is it just shotguns that need 50 headshots? Surely not, right? Oh no, you only need to get 50 headshots with the sniper. I could have sworn that was 100. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, and I probably could just not be lazy and go back and check one of my own videos. But I'm going to be lazy. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't that 100? And you only need 50 long shots as well with the sniper rifle? Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe that seems a little bit ridiculous. If, like I said, if they changed this 4 or 5 months ago, if this had been how it came out with the game, I'd have no issues with it. I think the issue is that I'm a little bit salty that I had to do all this and then they changed it, but because it's quite a substantial change in terms of the time it takes you to unlock everything. So maybe I'm just bitter and twisted. You'll have to let me know. It is relatively early in the morning and I am still waking up, so perhaps I'm just moody. You only need to get 50 headshots with an assault rifle now and 50 long range kills. That's upset me because, good God, you had to do so many of them and it wasn't difficult, it was just long. But regardless, let me know your thoughts. I think it's a bit of an easy cop-out they're kind of offering to anyone that just starts the grind now. For some people they'll like it, and I entirely understand why, because it speeds up their own process of unlocking gold. I personally don't think it should be changed this late on into the game, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I haven't had my coffee yet and I truly am just a little bit moody this morning. I'd also like to apologise before I end the video actually for the lack of uploads. It was my birthday, I was on holiday, I didn't play the game. I'm entirely honest with you guys, I just had no motivation to play the game. Still have very little motivation to play the game. However, I do want to play Arms Race because I've not played it yet, even though I keep saying I'm going to. So after work today, I am going to hop on and play a few games and get another video out for you guys because the uploads have been slacking and I can only apologise for that. Regardless though guys, let me know your thoughts about the challenge change in the comments down below, and as always I hope you have a good day and I'll see you next time. Bye.